I invite you to a story you will never forget. A story where boundaries blur, innocence gives way to desire, and the forbidden becomes irresistible. My name is Jake, I am 26 years old, and I have experienced something I will never be able to erase from my memory. Even as I confess this, a shiver runs down my spine. Everything started when I began frequently visiting my best friend Ethan's house. We had been inseparable since high school, like brothers. I was also close to his family. His father was often away on business trips, and his mother, Olivia, a woman of grace and charm, whose beauty was timeless. But she was my friend's mother. Forbidden. Impossible. It shouldn't have happened. At first, our relationship was completely normal. Olivia was always a welcoming host, treating me with kindness, preparing meals, and engaging in warm conversations. But over time, I started noticing small details, her lingering glances, the slight smirk on her lips, the warmth in her gestures. At first, I convinced myself that I was imagining things. Surely, a woman like her wouldn't have such feelings for her son's best friend, right? However, as time passed, the tension between us became undeniable. Her style of dressing subtly changed, more refined, a bit bolder whenever I was around. It became clear that this wasn't just my imagination. It was intentional. Our moments alone became more intense, more charged. Whether in the kitchen or out in the garden, every seemingly innocent interaction carried an underlying tension, a silent storm brewing between us. One night, Ethan had to go out, his father was out of town again, and I was left alone in the house with Olivia. That night is one I will never forget. We sat at the dinner table, shared a few glasses of wine, and talked. But this was not just simple conversation like before. Her eyes were on me, filled with something she could no longer hide. The night went on, everyone went to bed. But I couldn't sleep. Tossing and turning in my bed, I finally decided to get up and grab a glass of water from the kitchen. As I walked down the dimly lit hallway, I noticed that Olivia's bedroom door was slightly ajar. A soft sound of breathing came from inside. I don't know what compelled me, but I stepped closer, pushing the door open just a little more. And then, I saw her. Lying in bed, the moonlight casting soft shadows over her body. Her chest rose and fell with each steady breath. My heart pounded. A mix of emotions, curiosity, excitement, guilt, flooded through me all at once. "Jake," she whispered, her voice soft yet deliberate. "Have you ever found yourself doing something you knew was wrong, but didn't want to stop?" For a moment, I couldn't breathe. In that instant, we both acknowledged something we had never dared to say out loud. There was no turning back. That night, a secret began. A secret that spanned countless nights, filled with risk and passion. Olivia and I, bound by something we knew was dangerous, yet unable to resist. The thrill of nearly being caught, the intoxicating rush of breaking the rules, it only pulled us closer. But secrets never stay buried forever. When did we get caught? How did the truth come to light? And more importantly, what did Olivia truly want? There are moments in this story that will shock you. I will tell you in full detail. But don't forget this, sometimes the biggest secrets are hidden in those closest to us.